Hello, everyone. Peace and love. Welcome, welcome. I am here. It is I. Hello, darling. Come on in the building. I'm going to sit you down. Hello. I'm going to take a moment for people to get on in. I hope you are well. I hope you can hear me. Go ahead and give a thumbs up so I know you can hear me, so I know you're vibing with me. I'm excited to give this message. I'm also like buzzing a little bit. So so anyway, welcome everyone. My name is Tiara Shardé. This is a special message for you tonight. This is a channeled message for the cosmic wombs. This message is for womb, yoni, vagina, pussy owners. How are you? Welcome. And also for those who were born into this reality through the beautiful portal of a woman. Welcome. Hey, Nyakwe. Hey, girl. Welcome. Let's just vibe for a couple minutes and then we'll get started. It'll also give us a chance to just settle in and ground our energy and really just enjoy this sacred space together, right? That's what we're cultivating together in this live stream tonight. Hey, Shar. Hey, love. I'm so happy y'all are here. I feel y'all energy. No wonder. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm so happy you are here. This is going to be a beautiful message. And, if you received my emails, you know that I've had a message for women for a while now. And I've shared it before. Hey, Jessie May. Welcome, welcome, love. Good to see you. And I've shared it before on this platform. And I've also shared it on Clubhouse. That I had a message for women and it was this, powerful download and all of that. So I was prepared to give that message, but before I hit live, another message came through. So I was like, which one should I give first? But I'm gonna say the first one, the first initial message that has been resonating. I've been sharing it with my sister circle. And I'm going to share that with you, and then after that we'll share the second part of the message that came through. So settle in, boo. You're going to be here for a while. I hope you have your tea. I hope you have Mama Mary Jane. I hope that you are ready. All right, let me get some water really quick. Oh, that was strange. The video literally just cut out. The video literally just cut out. I didn't even touch it. So you already know. You already know what this is about to be. I need my wombs to huddle up. We got to create a sacred grid right now. Everybody anchor in. Anchor in. Drop into the earth. Drop your womb space energy into the earth and ground. And say, hey, Mama Earth. Thank you for supporting me now. And then I like to take the top half of the womb space and shine that energy up through my crown into the cosmos. Peace, Divine B. Good to see you, sis. And we'll anchor it in the cosmos. So we're connected. And then we'll surround ourselves with that energy. We'll surround each other with that energy. And we'll create a solid, protected, sacred space right now because we about to get into it, okay? I ain't even gonna play with you. You ready? Let's go. All right, my loves. So, the message that has been coming through, and thank you so much. The message that has been coming through is one of divinity and sensuality and magic and power and awakening. And I'm saying it like that because I'm literally just in it, like just in that energy. And if you could resonate with me, put a thumbs up on the video, leave a comment if this resonates with you. You feel powerful. You do. Inside of you, though, I feel like there may have been something missing. For some of you, there was something missing. Yes, Jessie May feels it. Yes, sis. I feel like, and we'll get into this in the later part of the message, but you've been wanting love. You've been wanting companionship. Outside of that, though, you've been seeking union and companionship with yourself and the divine. That mystical, magical part of you that's inside of you. You've been yearning for union with that part of you. I feel like many of my sisters out there, you've been on a spiritual journey for a long time. You've been on a journey of self-discovery and self-mastery, and it's been hard. It's been hard. I feel you. You've had loss, you've had heartbreak, you've had transitions, you had career shifts, school shifts. You could have dropped out of school or changed majors or changed just complete everything in your life could have just changed. For some of you, you had a swift epiphany that may have been painful. For some of you, it was a major loss, major heartbreak. For others of you, it was a complete annihilation of your idea of family. It could have been you feeling like you didn't have a sister, a friend, someone who understood you. For some, you had to learn what it means to be a woman. You had to teach yourself what it means. And that could be in many different ways. Maybe you had to teach yourself about periods. You know, maybe you had to teach yourself about sex and health. I'm tapping into a woman who didn't have a feminine structure, community, framework, support system. So you struggled for a long time. But during those struggles, whoa, new words. During those struggles, you've also had upgrades. You've also learned lessons. The woman you are right now is completely different from the woman you were a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Yes, sis. You've completely changed. A lot of it has been because you've desired change. Like you're like, no, I want this. I yearn for something. I crave it. I'm just going to trust in it. I don't know. You know, you've been wanting that for a long time. You've been getting assistance from your ancestors and your guides. They've been coming in. You need to trust them. I feel like you may have had a hard time trusting them, but it's only because you've struggled with trusting yourself in the past. It's not, you can trust in your guidance is what I'm getting right now. Your guidance is on point. It's just you're second guessing yourself. You need to understand that you've come to a level of self-mastery where you do not need to second guess yourself at all. At all. There's a real need to look around you and to look at yourself. I feel like you don't view yourself clearly or properly. I think you still see a scared or sad little girl. Maybe you're a little skinny, you know, maybe you just wanted to play or you just wanted to read. Maybe you just wanted mommy daughter time and you didn't get those things or like you needed. There's a need for you to comfort that scared little girl. You're not her anymore. You both have grown up. She is still inside of you, however. She has a lot of magic within her. It's so funny because a lot of us were like, yo, I'm a grown ass woman, but I got magic. What? I got this pixie dust in my bag. But really, it's our little girl self who got the magic. She the one. She had it the whole time. So, this message is also about your little girl self. Tapping into her, talking to her. She knows a lot about a lot. You know, I always say children are angels. They're so close to divinity. They're so fresh and new. They're so pure. You must look at yourself like that in your entirety, but also honor your little girl self as that beautiful spark of divine and consult with her. She has a lot of information for you, all right? Traumas. I heard traumas. A lot of the little girls out there have experienced various forms of trauma. I feel it. Look, there it go. Ooh, y'all. They about to pull it out, about to cry. I feel it. Various, various levels of trauma. The divine, the guides are saying you have to let that go, and not in a way of not honoring the fact that it hurt you, but let it go in that it's meant to show you who you are. Many of you have a soul's purpose that is tied to childhood trauma. My sisters out there, there's a need for you to do your inner work. And some of you may not be clear on your purpose because you're avoiding going into those deep, dark spaces and talking to the little girl self. So that resonates with someone, that the little girl self holds the magic and that you're not quite aligned with your purpose because you're avoiding that conversation with her. So that's a message for someone. At this time, other women are going to be literally like you're like I don't even have the words. Oh my gosh. Literally, it's a combination of your savior, your wings, the combination of your magic carpet. Like, I know it sounds so like Disney, but there's something so mystical, magical, cosmical about the whole sisterhood link up at this time. It's very ancient, it's very sacred, it's very earthy. Like, I could feel it, like I could smell earth in the trees. The sisterhood is earth and trees and water, crystals. Many of you resonate with crystals. You're probably a crystal healer. I don't know if you know that or not, but that's a gift. Many of you are quote unquote earth witches. You're an earth angel. Your power comes from the elements. That's what sisterhood reminds me of. And there is a need for you to get more in the elements. I do see someone doing that, whether that's hiking or swimming. A lot of your spiritual power comes from nature. Somebody is so tied. Like, I literally see like a plug coming out of your back and you're just plugging it into nature. And like it is souped up. Like, yeah, somebody totally is like Goku out here. Like, just plugs in, charged up, tapped in. So your spiritual gifts are needed right now. So here it's like coming to me right now in steps. Seeing yourself clearly, integrating that little girl self, understanding who you are, not who somebody told you you were, but who you are though. Tapping into nature. And that is going to accompany your activation or your initiation because you've already undergone several several. They're gonna keep on coming, baby. So like look, buckle up. All right. And you're up leveling so swiftly that you know you kind of you might as well just lay down. Like just lay down and take a nap because there's nothing you can do right now. You're on like a accelerated path. Like I just got that. Like, and I feel wind too. Like wind on my face. You're on an accelerated path. Don't resist. Just surrender. Your 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 tasks are going to increase. They're going to strengthen. Hey, Annalie. Welcome, sis. Your tasks are going to increase. Your responsibility, you're going to have to be accountable for more. See, many people think like, yo, I got my magic. Like, I'm a whole witch out here. I'm a goddess. Okay. Well, then take care of these files because it's work. Like, I don't know what you thought. Like, it's very relaxing and pleasurable and beautiful. It is. It's juicy. It's all of these things. It's also responsibility. Many of you are high priestesses. That's what I'm saying. Like there's a need for somebody needs to view themselves clearer. Again, you're not a scared or wounded little girl anymore, respectfully and lovingly. You're not her, baby. You're a whole fucking goddess. You a whole priestess. You a oracle. You're a medicine woman. You're a roots woman. You're all of these things in one and at the same time, and then more, and then more and more, and then a little bit more. And then when you put more, just put then a little bit more, okay? Because, yeah. You know, I talk to black women a lot because that's my path. Black women have just come to me since the beginning, since before I even knew I should have a business doing anything, right? There is a need to say this message is for one man. This message is for woman, period. The end. Dot. You could put a T in it. All right? At the same time, there does need to be a distinction made here from my sisters. We have such an interesting journey in this time and space. Ours is very, 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 delicate. I heard delicate. And it's funny because, you know, you get the whole strong black woman thing, but our journey is delicate. It's sensitive. I'm getting that. Like, I'm seeing a flower too, a white flower. Somebody has white roses. Are you like white roses? It's very delicate. Us sister girls, our journey is delicate like a white rose. Somebody needs to buy themselves white roses. Maybe your mom or your grandmother liked them. It's very maternal. I'm getting chills. Mm. Yeah, so our journey is very delicate, right? There's a need to soften as well because of that. It's like we cannot just charge forward. There's none of that. It's there's none of that. Ooh, white jasmine flowers. I love white jasmine. Ooh, sis. Yes. I'm about to put some oil in my diffuser after this. So it's not charging ahead. It's not charging forward anymore. It's not strong black woman anymore. We give honor to the strong black women. That's not what we are here to do right now in this time and space. Right? So there's a need not to charge ahead or force. I think I said that in the last video, so make sure y'all check that out. There's a need to surrender. There's a need to be delicate, like the white rose, like the white jasmine, white lilies, just white flowers overall. just get white flowers, okay? There's a need to be delicate just like that. It's very symbolic of your womb space. Your ancestors, your guides want you to tap in. Like in the goddess program, we decorate our wombs. Y'all need to do that. Like, what's the inside of your womb look like? You got hanging plants, or you got a crystal altar. What you got in your womb space? Because we're going to be spending a lot of time there. Oh, see, I didn't even. You're going to be spending a lot of time there. Somebody has some major ass activations coming up right now, and it's going to take place in your womb. You may feel like little pings or little twitches. Well, if you're not pregnant, I don't know, because look, pregnancy has been coming up a lot. Some of you are going to have a baby like a year from now, period. Okay? And I expect an invitation to the baby shower. Thank you. Yeah, many of you maybe feel heat in your womb space, little changes, little something you can't really place. You could be losing weight in your belly or gaining. But somebody's gonna be experiencing, I wonder if this is for just women or if is this someone in particular. Some of your activations are going to take place in the womb, or you're going to feel them in the womb. Outside of that, yes, my sisters, we need to get real comfortable dropping into the womb space and like really understanding what that means, because you have magic and activations. Water, for someone, water is your element. I don't know if you have Scorpio placements, Cancer or Pisces. I don't know if you used to be a mermaid in a past life, because that came up before. Oh my goodness, that came up. Oh my gosh. Some of y'all were, we are infinite beings. So many of y'all were mermaids. And that's why you have those dreams of water, don't you? And swimming. Your dreams of you being a mermaid or being a royal or being in a position of power, that did happen, and is also prophecy as well. Somebody knows what I'm talking about with that. Somebody knows what I'm talking about with that. So, I'm about to shift into the second part of the message. I just want to slow down, make sure I am covering. Now, you have to be not careful, but mindful. You have to be mindful, goddess, because of who you are. As you awaken more and more and more and more and more to who you are, you have others who awaken more and more and more to who you are. And I said this in the past few videos. So, and just like you're ascending new levels, other people are as well, and there's other beings who are at that level already. Tap into your magic and your protection and your spell work, your crystal grid, your salt parameters, black salt sealants, using your menstrual cycle for protection. You could email me for that one if you want, if you don't know that, because I don't always see that online. You're going to need to step up your protection, okay? Some of you are very, 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 very psychic. Very, very. You have people who are tapped into you. They couldn't know you, or they can just know of you. But this spiritual, telepathic, psychic shit is very, very real. And I just want to make sure that you are protected as you're leveling up, as you're exploring and learning more and more about yourself and how your spirituality is set up and what you can do. You know, you just flexing. You in your house, you just flexing your spirituality. You want to make sure you have protection in place, okay? Especially, you know, those who are prophetic, those who are oracles, seers. Make sure, especially, look, like, see, I know I'm only talking to those who are like on their purpose, like in their on their journey, right? But like, I just need to say, for those who are on their purpose journey and you're a oracle or you're a psychic or you're a prophet or a visionary seer, people don't like you. Okay? They're not gonna like you, baby. I'm sorry. They're not. And it's bigger than you. It is. Don't take it personal. All right? It's it can be a challenge to cultivate loving connections and friendships. It can. It can. Only because of who you are. You're very protected. So you're not going to be sent you're not going to be allowed to be in connections, relationships, friendships that aren't aligned to you. And it has nothing to do with that person, what they did. That's noise. That's irrelevant. It literally just has to do with your purpose and what is and isn't going to be allowed in your life at this time. All right. Ooh, they're bringing me back. Okay, wait. Yeah, because somebody needs to hear this. Now, you can come from a lineage where spell work was the thing. It could be like a part of your bloodline. You know, like people have been practicing hoodoo for generations. You know, it could be that type of thing. It can also be a spell that has been in existence for a long time over your family. I mentioned a part of this in the last video I did, so make sure you check that out if you have not. There's a whole lot of fucking spell work, y'all. There just is. Like, I've been tapping into this for like a long time. At least for the past 3 months straight. There has been spell work. And it's because of who you are and what you're here to do. Okay? Some of you are literally combating family spells right now, family curses, generational curses right now. You could have been doing this your whole life, whether you knew it or not. Protect yourself, because as you power up, you're gonna come into contact with more. Some, and you know, this is up for speculation, so please Fact check everything for yourself, right? But there could be physical, living, breathing person who is actively using spell work on you, against you, and or there's a person who did, and there's an entity on your bloodline, on your legacy, okay, your ancestry. It's one of those two. Some of you are aware of this. Literally, you living your life according to your purpose is breaking those curses. That's why it's really, 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 really important for you to stay in alignment with your path right now. That's your protection. I said that last month's videos, I believe. You adhering to your soul's path is your protection against generational curses and things like that. As far as the spell work that people are using against you, it's interesting because a lot of it is not gonna work. Okay? A lot of it is not gonna work. It's almost like a gnat flying into your forehead. You're gonna be like, oh my God, that gnat. And then you're gonna be like, what were you saying? Like, or can you pass the pepper? Like, it's gonna be like that. For some of you, it is gonna get uncomfortable, you know. And I always think of this song, like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. They go prosper though. Like, they're gonna form though, rather. They're healthy. They're healthy weapons. Like, they're gonna form. You gonna feel it. It's gonna get uncomfortable. It is. So there's a need to consistently be in protection mode, not in defensive mode, because you're not in danger in that way. You just don't want any type of delays or unnecessary just stuff. You want to make sure everything flows for you. And so the divine is saying, yes, step up your protection, step up your spiritual foundation. Where's your altar? Did you freshen up the water? Like, what's going on? Like, did you speak to your granny today? Like, there's a lot of things that is going to be required of us right now. There's a lot. Okay, so money came up in this message as well. There's a lot of wealth for women right now. And to be clear, wealth for women who are actively on their journey. What does that mean? That means you dive deep even when it sucks. Like, you dive deep even when it's like, dang, I don't want to view myself like this right now. I was so petty 2 days ago. Oh my God. Like, I just want to forget about it. No. Because you're too powerful. That's gonna fester, and the next week is gonna be like this whole big thing that you literally just created for yourself. No, you gotta address things within you immediately moving forward, especially when you're trying to manifest. Many of us also, spiritual gifts are increasing rapidly. You're gonna find out that you can do other things that you didn't know you can do. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Stop and go just like that. There's a stop and go energy. Maybe that's your energy. Are you a stop and go kind of sis? Okay, because they telling on you. Not me. They're not telling on me. They telling on you. No, sir. But yes, like, there's a stop and go energy. I feel like for some it's because you may be avoiding the shadow side. See if that's a thing. Anytime things are bumping and going and not clear, just evaluate yourself. Like, was I petty today? Or did I have a negative thought and then I just ran with it for like 5 minutes? Like, I just let that shit off the leash. Then you want to, like, just check yourself. Just check in. And no judgment either. Just be like, yo, like, I was rude as hell. Okay, but whew, I get rude when I don't when I don't journal in the rising. Like, you're gonna be able to track yourself more. Again with the spell, again with the spell work. Shit. Okay, let's bring it back. You may be using spell work to bring in your partner, or they're using it on you. Some of you have a partner that's using spell work because they don't want you to go anywhere. That's coming up for the spiritual women who are on the journey. Don't be distracted by things like that. Make sure your invitations are aligned. If you have a love interest that is inviting you anywhere at this time, make sure it's aligned with your purpose, because it may be aligned with your yoni, and that's that's look, okay, sis, we here. I'm with you, okay? We together on this. But the message coming in at this time is if this cute partner, because I feel their energy, they're attractive. Are they aligned with your purpose as well as your yoni? That's important at this time. All right. So let's get into the other part of this message. All right. Because dang, 32 minutes. Oof. And I still feel like this is, excuse me. See, I'm starting, it's all coming out too fast. I was about to say, I still feel like there's a lot more. I may have to do a part two because there's so much more. All right. But let's get into the, what came up before I actually hit live, because it may be a little different. Hang on. Somebody is separated from their love interest. You could know who your partner is. So, like, if you subscribe to the whole twin flame journey, you can know who your partner is. And I must say this first, cosmic womb, my sacred, beautiful sister. The twin flame journey is about yourself, my love. It's about you. That's it. It'll do us a lot of good if we view it like that. Partnerships will go a lot easier if we make it about our healing and our purpose, because nothing can nothing can trump that, right? So you need to make sure that you're not romanticizing the twin flame journey and thinking it's about the other, because it's not. We bring in the other. If you are a twin flame, if you are one, you'll bring in your partner by making your life about you and your purpose. Okay. Because ideally, you want your partner to be tapped into their purpose too, right? You don't want them to be so much into you, like, dang, like, you don't got nothing to do today. Like, you ain't out here saving humanity or nothing. Like, you just over here making grilled cheese all day, and like, you don't got like souls activations and nothing on your fucking schedule. You don't want a partner like that. So don't be that for yourself. That's coming up. And I heard that loud and clear, because sometimes I'd be like, I'm taking a nap all day today, so I don't know what y'all got going on, but I'm gonna be over here. Like, you can have days like that, absolutely. But it's all to rejuvenate and rest and be juicy enough to get back in the game, because you a whole spiritual warrior goddess. So know that. Some of you who are single, you have a partner on the way. They could be away from you right now in a different state or country. Some of you have already had dreams of this person. You could have seen them, or you saw how something would play out. A meeting would play out, or how an experience would play out. The divine is saying, like, that's real. The divine is saying, like, yep, we gave you a preview of what to expect so you could get your shit together. So you could do the rest of the things that you wanted to do. And a lot of times, y'all, it's The divine has to separate us or keep us separated for a little while longer because we have to reach a certain level on our journey. So say if you are meant to be a teacher and you're needing to create some sort of program, your partner's not going to come in until you do that shit. You know that, right? So you wait in to be like, you know what? No, I'm going to wait for my king to come in because I need his feedback on this. Like, that's not going to happen. You're so cute. We get so cute. You're like, oh my God, when my king comes in, like, that's like, sis, that's beautiful. But you know, your ancestors told you to get that program together 2 years ago. So let's go. It's that type of energy. So that's where the responsibility and accountability comes in, Tiara. All right. So, like I was saying before, somebody is going to make money from your spiritual foundation, or you're going to launch a spiritual business. You're going to have a lot of opportunities come in. You're already getting a lot of invitations, and they feel really good. Some of you have received at least one or two opportunities that feel good in your body. It feels right. Move forward with things that feel good in your body too, especially as we, do the exercise we talked about of dropping into the womb space and talking to her, the little girl self. I feel like I teach in my program is in the womb. So, and nobody take that because that's copywritten, okay? But things like that. So you're going to get LLC'd. You're gonna do that. You're gonna get your corporations together. You're gonna get your school, your academy, your things together because that's a part of your purpose. Your partner could definitely be aligned with that, especially if you're a twin flame. Like, I say this and don't believe anything I say, but I feel a great way to know if somebody's your twin flame or not is if their purpose, if what they do is aligned with you. If it's complete opposite, like if you're out here like save the koalas and all they do is just murder koala habitat, then that's not your partner. That's a trauma bond, okay? That's a karmic. So, we have to use our discernment with that. Many of us are being held back by our attachments and our codependent behavior, our addictions as well. Yeah, what are you addicted to? Doesn't have to be Mama Mary Jane. It doesn't have to be food. It could be pity parties. Are you addicted to pity parties, sis? It's okay. It's okay. But just say that. There's a lot of looking at ourselves coming up. We're gonna have to get real, real, real transparent with ourselves. Like real transparent. Like I had something come up too, and I admitted it to my sisters because it's like, well, I'm not hiding from y'all anyway. Number one, because look, I'm on my journey. Like shit. And then number two, y'all spiritual as fuck. Y'all already gonna know anyway. So we might as well just talk about this. But it was just, getting attitude-ish because I'm aggravated and I'm just frustrated and like, couldn't come up with a decision. I was just annoyed. So, I'm addicted to coffee. Um, so that came up. And you're gonna have to be comfortable with saying, like, yo, I was tripping. Like, I'm so sorry. You're going to have to get to that within yourself and also within your friendships. Because, like I said, sisterhood is required from here on out. We're not dealing with none of that. I don't get along with women or women betray me or my mama did. Like, we're not doing that. We're hanging that up respectfully. Like, I get it. I relate. I understand. But we're over that. So the divine is moving you into the present, into the future, quote unquote. There's no more past stuff. There's no more past stuff. Like even conversations of the past, like things can come up, like, oh, this used to be the case. Like I understand that, right? Like this used to happen but really in many ways, that's not going to be a part of your conversation. You're going to want to practice not just going backwards because it's like you're not the same person. You've literally been reborn. You're literally like the phoenix like 4 times now. So start over fresh. Okay. You know how people be like, I'm a born again. What's the born again version? That saying? It's like that, sis. So just really, just move forward. Okay. You're manifesting your love partner again. They could have children. The person I saw had a son, but that doesn't mean I'm not speaking to your situation or your person. That's just what I saw. Somebody has a son. Somebody. Okay, now let's get let's get to the juicy part. Hang on, I need a sip of water because they not playing. Hold on. So somebody wants you, boo. Okay, sis. I don't know if you've met this person yet or if you haven't seen them in some time or what, but you have a partner who's very, very attracted to you. Like, very attracted to you. I feel like somebody thinks that you're like their ideal woman. Somebody could have literally made a list. Hey, Yvonne, how you doing, boo? She said, I'd say. Somebody could have literally wrote down a list of the woman they wanted, and you could have met like all of it, like every single point. Yeah, somebody really desires you. It's genuine. For those of you who don't have a partner, there is a need to use discernment because like I said, like as you step more into your power, as you level up more and more, you become more desirable. Like everybody loves somebody who's walking in alignment with their purpose. That shit is fly. Like that's delicious energy. So you're going to be looking so yummy to so many people. So you do need to use your discernment. If you're like quote unquote dating, if you're whatever it is, you're going to have some options that are not at all in alignment with you. And that is okay. We release them with love. But you do have one that is your person. Whether you're into Monopoly or not, I don't care if you're into Monopoly or not, you're going to have one person who's just going to want you. Period. They don't care what they got to do. If they don't got the money, they going to get the money. Like whatever it is, this person is going to make it happen. Somebody could have been told, and I said this in the last video, that's what I'm saying. This is somebody's story. The last few videos that I did, last 5 videos. Somebody, somebody knows that you're their person. Like I said, like, oh my God. I just want him to say, yes, yes, it's me. Like, I just want you to say it, sir, cause I know. I know the spirits came to you, bro. I know. And they told you that sis is your goddess. I swear, I need to talk to this guy. Cause you're not gonna sit here and tell me that you not tapped in and turned on and the spirits came to you and said that sis was your queen. Cause I know they did. Cause they told me that they told you. And I'm not talking to a specific person. I'm literally talking to the spiritual brothers who are looking for goddesses, who are looking for queens. It's a whole energy there. Just like we're a whole energy, they are. They're looking for you, you're looking for them. So For my cosmic wombs, those women who are tapped the fuck in, you can't tap out. You can't tap out. You tried. Even when it got scary, you was all the way tapped in. There's nothing you could do. Those of you who I'm talking to, you have a partner of equal or higher power than you, and their spirits in them told them to come get you, and that's it. I don't know. That's it. I don't. There's not. I. That's it. So that's what's happening. That's what's going on. Because a lot of them, yes, Spirit told them to see. Because a lot of them have learned over their journey not to disobey a directive. There's a directive here, y'all. This is not like, I don't know. There's another thing. That's what I'm saying. There's a need for you to see yourself clearly because you're an elevated being. So different rules apply to you. And I don't know, somebody could be like, it doesn't happen like that. That's not how this consciousness works. Look, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. All I know is that some mystical, magical shit is happening and partners are being aligned on some divine interventions levels that I don't know before. Like I've never heard of before. And that's it. That's all I know. That's all I see. So literally like a beacon is it's too deep and it's funny too. It is, sis. I be over here cracking up. Silly anyway, so I'll be over here giggling. But yeah, it's some divine intervention. Like I said in last video, it's a divine spiritually arranged marriage. It's a divine arranged marriage that is happening. I don't care. I don't care. All right. Some of you, your partner has a lot of money. They have a lot of assets and resources. For others of you, you both are, or okay, either they have it, you have it, or you both will have it. But for the spiritual, like psychic, prophetic, oracle, teacher, medicine woman, for those types of women, you're not meant to live in poverty at all. At all. You're only lacking money when you're not shining your light. Yeah, that's it. All right. I thought there was going to be more reasons, but they said no, that's it. It could all be so simple. It's simple, but it's not easy. It's not at all easy. Many of you know that. So you've been working at it. But for you, poverty is not a thing. So you need to learn that. I had to do some inner work with the generational idea, belief systems around money. You are going to have to address that within yourself. Whether you have bread or not, it doesn't matter. You're still going to have to address that because you govern over people and you're going to need that frequency to help them and for you to create the things that you need to create. Some of you are creating systems, foundations, organizations, like literal historical legacies. Okay? So you're gonna want to understand more about your monetary vibration. Yeah, never gonna let you go. Somebody is gonna find you and they're never gonna let you go. Like, I don't know what that means to you. Okay, if you gotta use your protection, use your protection, depending. But for others of you, this really means that somebody's gonna lock it down. Like, or they're thinking about this. They're thinking about this. I don't know if you're active on social media or what it is, or your partner sees you, or like even if you're in a relationship, your partner could like scroll through your Instagram and be like, God damn, like like I got me one. Like, hey, I get that. I get that. Somebody wants a family with you. Put a baby in your ovaries. I'm so sorry. That was bars. What? Put a baby in your ovaries. Put a baby in them ovaries. That's what they're thinking. That's what they're thinking. It doesn't matter if you're into the same sex. I don't care. It's the energy of it all. It's the energy. Wow. If you have not been intimate with someone, that's what they think. If y'all have never been physically intimate and this person knows who you are, that's not all they think about, but it's a big deal to them. They want to procreate with you, or they want to they like to practice in the procreation process. Okay? All of that. This person could be sick of you too. See, first of all, I know these so-called players wouldn't tell you that. Like, it's real. It's real. Somebody's in love with you. For some of you, somebody's really in love with you. Now, here's the thing. And if you're on here and you're in love with a cosmic womb and you feel this level that I'm talking about and you've never told them, you wildin', buddy. Oh, yeah, yeah. So all right. They told me to take it easy. I felt some energy like, oh, hold on now. Like, wait a minute. Like, I'm coming. So they said give like they're coming. Like they're getting to it. And it wasn't like a blowing you off like, yeah, yeah, I'll do it. It wasn't that energy. It's like, yo, like for real. I'm on my way to you. I'm telling you. Like I'm serious. It's that energy. Sis, they was like, wait a minute now. Don't start spreading stories. Don't get her all worked up now. Like shit. Ooh, they got me together real quick. But it feels really good. See now, oh my goodness, I need to make this clear. Hearing, oh my God, okay. Hearing from the masculine energy just now felt so different from hearing from them before. Oh my gosh. Wow. They just brought that to my awareness. Because before, it's like very defensive, very resistant, competitive, hiding their heart. That's what their energy was before. Like maybe, I mean, I haven't really tapped in the masculine energy in a while, like maybe a couple months. But just right now, it felt completely different. A lot more balanced, a lot more confident, still shy. So okay. Some of my sisters, you have a partner who is confident. However, they're a little like shy when it comes to their heart, being vulnerable with you. Even if they're emotionally balanced, they're kind of nervous about telling you how they feel or what they've been through. Some of them know that you're on a level and they know that you expect a certain type of partner, and they kind of go back and forth wondering if they're that type of partner or if they're able to like match with you. They think they are though. They think they can. Let me get out their business because you know what? And the divine is so strategic. Like, they make sure I don't be knowing shit, y'all. I be so annoyed. It's like, well, why show me the first part of the movie without letting me see the rest? Like, why would you even do that? But yeah. So a lot of things, like for many of you, you are a prophet. You are a psychic. But there's certain things that you will not be able to see right now. It's kind of like not necessary is what I heard. Dang. Not necessary gives me high priestess vibes to like the utmost. Like that's so high priestess. Like, yeah, I have the information, but not right now. Right? Hella high priestess energy. But yeah, it's not necessary for you to know. And in many ways you want to be thankful that you don't know everything, you know. Mm. Ooh, I just made somebody's day. I just made somebody's day. Somebody wondered. I just hang on. Somebody wondered if like or how much yeah, okay. Somebody wondered how much you know. Said mine. Somebody wonders how much you know. And that's the thing, Cosmic Womb. You've been scaring a lot of the men that you've come in contact with because they're not for you. The person that's for you is going to be a little kind of nervous, but not at all scared of you. And only nervous because it's like, well, damn, like, I really, like, what if I want to surprise her or something? She gonna know each time? That's whack. Like, so I just need y'all to know it's not like that. It's not like that. For some of, how do I say this? Yeah, so the divine is making it so no surprises are gonna be blown to the extent that you think they are. And you know what? That brings me to another thing. Some of you are astral traveling to your partner. Now, if you didn't get permission, I don't be knowing. I be having like spiritual boundaries and stuff. I be feeling like that's the equivalent of peeking in somebody's like window. So don't astral travel to see your person and be peeking in through the portals. Don't do that. That's whack. Don't be doing that. It is like I said 3 videos ago. Somebody is watching you watch them. Somebody is watching you watch them. As you're peeking through their window, they looking at you peek through their window. And they think you know that already. They think you know. She says, shut up, bye, I'm out. No, 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 sis. Where you going? All right, all right. But yeah, yeah. It's all of that energy. And you may be able to do this too. Open up portals, look in. If you don't know how to do that right now, I feel like some of you are going to. Like I said, like the activated cosmic womb. Cosmic womb is the woman who is tapped the fuck in. Pay attention to me when I talk. The cosmic womb, she's tapped in. Intuition is lit. She can't turn it off. She can't. Okay? You are going to be activated more and more and more. More and more and more. You're going to realize you can do different things. You're going to move something off your table one day without touching it. Sis, like, I don't be lying to y'all. I don't be lying when I come on here. I'm telling you, and you might want to be mindful of who you tell this to. Just be mindful. Maybe you should watch the X-Men movies just to make sure. Wow. Lizards, huh? Yeah. Some of y'all, that's a part of your study, looking at these movies. Because the X-Men movie is gonna take on a whole different movie, different meaning. Movies like The Matrix gonna take on a whole that's they talking about you. They talking about you. So I highly recommend you take a look at that. All right, we're winding down this message because I feel myself getting a little silly, a little giggly. Um, what else? What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Start healing that relationship with your mother. Even those of you who have like amazing relationships with your mom, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because she had a mom and then her mom had a mom and then her mom had a mom. So that connection is powerful and it's a part of your magic. Oh, love you too. You're welcome, sis. Excuse me. Yeah. So take a look at your relationship with your mom and take a look at your mom like as well. Like I posted that in the story. Like your mom is a regular woman. Before she was your mom, she was a person. Like literally, like she you made her a mom. So don't think that she was fucking born with a manual on how to be the world's greatest mom. She's literally just a person trying to figure out life. So there's a need for you to view her that way and not to excuse any like detrimental behavior. No, no. People need to be held accountable for shit. But there is a need for you to detach from blame and shame and pointing fingers and hate and rage and all of that stuff. You don't need that. You don't need that, sis. It's just taking up space. It's just taking up space within you. Let it go. And your magic will expand. You will heal more. That's why it will expand. All right, my darlings. I hope that helped some of you. Like I said, I may have to do a part two because there was so much. I wish I had my notebook because I wrote down like pages of freaking downloads. Like my sister circle knows about that. Um, how can we link up? Um, you can email me. Um, you can send me a DM. My contact information is in the description box. I offer consultations. The consultations are if you have a question about joining a program, a one-on-one session, or a sacred circle. Yeah. All right. So then your best bet, Annalie, is to book a consultation. They're free. And then we'll talk. Oh wait, I think I misread what you said. But anyway, yeah, you could do that. Send me an email. In any event, just message me. And we'll because I like to see what you're needing and then, give you some options and see if they align with you. All right. So yes, shout outs to my beautiful cosmic wombs, my sacred sisters, my sister goddesses. Contact me, hit me up. There's so much that we go through that we cannot necessarily post on public platforms. A lot of it is sacred, a lot of it is very intimate and personal. Like, look, sis, I know. I know, sis. My path, hang on, y'all. My path is to transmute some dark ass energy, some dark, shadowy energy. It's in the description box, love. Um, Actually, let me see. Oh, I don't think I can even type it here. Yes, in the description box. I know you have my Instagram as well. You could connect with me through there as well. Yeah, we move through the shadows a lot, y'all. So again, you want to align with sisters who know what that is, you know, because you need your love and light sisters, and then you need your shadow sisters as well. You do. You need them all. You need them both. And shadow and dark doesn't equal evil either. You want to have sisters around you who bout that magic. Like, look. You would assist to know how to whip up a ritual or a protection spell or know how to tap into the grid of sacred wombs out here. You need that. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Again, if you need me, TiaraSharde.com. Miss TiaraSharde at Gmail is the email. If you want to work with me, I do offer sessions, Embodying the Goddess program, as well as my Sacred Sisters Circle. We are now pulling in other cosmic wombs. If you resonate with this message, you know what I'm talking about. You want to talk a little bit deeper behind the scenes because we can't really tell everything right here. Then definitely hit me up. Yeah, I wish I could type on here, but I can't type what it is. So yeah, yeah, check out my website and Facebook too. Yeah, I think yeah, because I know you're on one platform. I think it is Facebook that you're on. Yeah. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Have a beautiful evening.